Developing a championship-caliber offensive line is rarely about finding the strongest athletes, but rather about instilling the right technical habits and a veteran mindset. The Houston Texans are making a calculated move to ensure their front five reaches that elite standard. The organization has officially brought in Marcus Cannon to join the coaching staff. For those who followed the New England dynasty over the last decade, the name resonates with consistency and professional excellence. Cannon spent a significant portion of his career in the trenches for the Patriots, winning 3 Super Bowls and earning second-team All-Pro honors during his peak. He is not just another former player looking for a post-retirement job. He is a technician who survived and thrived under the most demanding coaching environment in professional football. This hire is specifically designed to bolster the development of Houston's offensive line prospects as they look toward the 2026 season and beyond. It is a long-term play for a team that is clearly in its championship window and refuses to leave any stone unturned in their pursuit of a title. We are seeing a growing trend across the league where successful franchises are prioritizing former players with high football IQs to bridge the gap between complex modern schemes and on-field execution. Cannon's arrival suggests that the leadership in Houston wants a specific brand of discipline and technical refinement in that meeting room. He brings a level of credibility that only a 3-time champion can provide to a young locker room. This isn't about immediate headlines, it's about the incremental gains that turn a good team into a perennial contender. If you appreciate this kind of deep dive reporting into the moves that actually shape a roster and define a team's future success, I invite you to subscribe to the channel. We focus on the facts, the film, and the long-term implications of every front office decision, avoiding the noise and sticking to the professional analysis that matters for serious fans of the game.
When you look at the track record of Marcus Cannon, you see a player who excelled under the tutelage of Dante Scarnecchia, arguably the greatest offensive line coach in the history of the sport. Bringing that level of institutional knowledge into the Texans building is a massive win for the coaching staff. The transition from player to coach is never guaranteed, but Cannon has always been regarded as a student of the game, someone whose technique allowed him to play at a high level despite various physical hurdles throughout his career. Nick Caserio, who knows Cannon intimately from their share time in New England, clearly values the veteran's perspective on what it takes to build a cohesive unit. In the short term, this move provides an immediate resource for the younger tackles on the roster who need to understand the nuances of hand placement, leverage, and the mental processing required to handle elite edge rushers. But looking toward 2026, this is about building a sustainable pipeline of talent. The Texans are investing in coaching infrastructure, which is often just as important as the salary cap when it comes to sustained success. By the time the 2026 season rolls around, the hope is that the developmental players currently in the system will have fully absorbed Cannon's championship DNA and his meticulous approach to the craft. From a tactical standpoint, expect to see a more refined approach to pass protection sets and a more disciplined understanding of blitz pickups across the board. My perspective on this is straightforward. It is a low-risk, high-reward move that reinforces the culture being built in Houston. You cannot teach the experience of starting in multiple Super Bowls, and having that voice in the room adds a layer of authority that is hard to replicate. It shows a front office that is thinking 2 steps ahead of the competition. Now, I want to hear from you. Do you think bringing in former players from the Patriot system is the right way to build the culture in Houston, or should they be looking for more traditional coaching backgrounds? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this analysis helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to stay updated on all the latest developments. Your support helps us keep the focus on the stories that truly impact the game.